I'm Delta Work, and it's time for an episode of Very Merry Delta. Is it Very Merry Delta? Or is it cake? Andrew Fuller, the winner of Is It Cake from Netflix, is here. But first, do you want to see me go off? Because I think you want to see me go off.
Oh. Mom!
Do you slay queen like me? Do you wear poinsettias like me? Ooh. Do you flock your tree like me? Do you want to come down my chimney? Are you a mistletoed like me? Are you a nutcracker like me? Well, if you are, you must be very Merry Delta. I'm Delta Work, and this is Very Merry Delta, a luxury public access podcast and YouTube talk show where I look beautiful, speak extemporaneously, and invite interesting people to sit on the couch and get very Delta. Very Delta is for the woman who eats Dorito Locos tacos and watches the rain. Today's show takes the cake, but first, I want to get into some things that are very Delta. Why is checking into a hotel always so complicated? I don't know if you check into a hotel or a motel or a travel, what do you call those things? Motor lodge. But it's always complicated, no matter what the company is, no matter how you've made the reservation. But I feel like every time I go into a hotel where I've made a reservation, there's like 2 and 3 screens going on. Like they're looking at this computer and they're like, oh, hold on one second. And then they go over here. And I make it a priority to make these reservations through the property, at the minimum through like the company's website, but generally through the individual property. But you know, whether it's me or someone else, I always see people at a reservation. You never see someone at a reservation desk just walk up and say, hi, my name's Johnson. And they go, oh, hello. And then you just, there you go. Thank you. Like it's never that simple. And I feel like it should be that simple, but they're always looking at a screen and they're like, hold on. My screen is, okay. When did you make this reservation? Oh, okay. Was this on the website? Oh, did you talk to Karina? Okay. Yeah, it's not coming up on my end. Hold on one second. And then they like walk over to another screen and they're doing this one. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, I don't know. What card did you use? And there's all these complications. I never understand like what's happening on this screen that's not happening on this screen if everything is in the same system. I feel like there's like a purposeful, like, I don't really know what answer to give you, so I'm going to delay and use my mind to sort of figure this out, but I'm going to do this to make you think that I'm researching a little bit more because I'm working hard for you. Like, that's a feeling I always get. And then, like, this is weird. Whenever I check into a hotel, like, especially if it's like a place where they're giving you free parking, and they always ask, like, just fill this out. And you have to fill out, like, what your license plate number. Am I the only person who has to, like, go to the parking lot to try to remember what my license plate number is? Certainly on my own car, I probably shouldn't. I should just have a picture of it or memorize it. But if you're driving a rental car, it's like you have to walk all the way out there. And then everybody thinks you're holding up the line. Like another one of those things with the anxiety. You get a lot more, as they say, with honey than with vinegar. So, if you're nice to the people at the hotel and you say, hi, would it be too much to ask for this? Or could I possibly have this? Or what's your ability to accommodate this? These are all things that obviously can make a hotel check-in maybe take a little bit longer. But for the most part, I just don't understand why everybody's on all these screens and walkie-talkies and talking over here. And well, we don't have your room ready yet. Baby, it's already an hour after check-in. You have to have that room ready. Like, you have to have that room ready. I'm not understanding why you can't have that room ready. I get that you had a lot of people, but, maybe in this day and age, it's a little bit difficult with COVID, compliance. But damn, I feel like you could accommodate something, or I don't know, maybe a little bit more old school. Like, hey, can we invite you to enjoy a cocktail in our bar? Or while you wait, can we give you this? while you wait, can we, since this is going to be a little bit difficult, can we give you free Wi-Fi while you're here instead of charging you $15.99 a day? Or, well, I don't know what else they would really offer other than, well, I tell you what, another thing that concerns me is why are there so many ESPN channels? Why is there like 15 ESPN? Who is watching an old football game? There's ESPN Classic. I mean, I think about it and I'm like, well, I would watch an old fashioned show. So I guess that's my thing. But like an old football game, an old basketball game, it's all grainy and like, what do you like relive? Like at least in a fashion show, they've created something that can be worn again. But like you already know who put the ball in the basketball hoop. Like it's not like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something you need to anticipate and be like, I can't wait to watch that football game from 1984. I hope they're playing it when I get to the hotel. Who is watching that? Why are there so many ESPN channels? And why is everybody that's in a hotel room immediately like either I watch football or some sort of sport, or I really need religious training. Like I need to watch the 700 Club. I need to watch all of these different, like, we need more true crime shows, and we need like ID crime, ID vanished, ID trauma. Like we need more of that. Like that's interesting to watch. But like, girl, an old college football game? Are you serious? There's that much, and there is a market for it, or else they wouldn't have the channel. I'm just saying there is the market for it, but I'm just confused as to why. Also, when you're in a hotel, I don't know if you do this, but I'm just giving you a little piece of advice. You need to do this. Please, because I was talking about the ID channel and people going missing. A hotel is a dangerous place. Are you like me? Do you put your fingerprints everywhere? Because that's what I do. When I get into a hotel, and I know it's dirty, but I would rather risk it and at least people know I was there. Because, you know, every time somebody goes missing and they go to pull up that camera footage and you watch those shows, they're like, oh, that was the day the CCTV wasn't working. Well, guess what? Go into the bathroom and get your hands and put it underneath the sink. Listen, put your hands under there, put your hands on the walls, put your hands around the lamp, put your hands fucking places to leave fingerprints, drop a receipt somewhere where you purchased some food. I'm not going to say rip out your hair, but you could do that if you wanted. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe you're a diabetic and you have a finger prick. Maybe drop some of your blood there so they knew that you were there. A hotel's a dangerous place. You have to make sure if you went missing, people fucking know where you were. You have to make sure if you go missing, people know that you were in that hotel room. Even if they say, oh, she didn't seem to check in. We don't have anything on camera. Well, maybe they're erasing it. See, maybe somebody's in on that crime. Well, if your fingerprints are everywhere, at least you're giving yourself a leg to stand on. When I check into a hotel, my preferred room is on the first floor, without a doubt. If I really had my way, I personally, I am not a fan of very fancy, rich hotels. And not that I've been in so many, but I've been in enough. I'll tell you this. I can gauge whether or not I'm going to like the hotel if I'm going to be required to insert my key in the elevator to get to my floor. Because what that says to me is that I'm going to have to require the same thing of whoever's doing my food delivery. And they're not going to have the key. So they're going to message me and say, here's a picture of your food. It's left at the front desk. And I'll just abandon the order. I'll just say, well, it wasn't delivered to my door like it said. So fuck it. I don't know what to say. I need to have a room on the first floor, close to either the lobby or, as I said, if I could have my way, it would be the kind that you open the door and your car's parked right there. That's like a motor lodge kind of. I love that. It's not fancy. It's not, wonderful. It probably has those same 3 very basic Paul Mitchell shampoo, lotion, and something else. I guess I don't know if they have a deal or something with Clarion Hotels or whoever, but you always see those same things in there, like that cheap little bar. Who's washing their ass with that little tiny bar of soap? Please explain to me who is washing their ass with this bar of soap. I got to bring my own bar of soap. I have to have that kind of room. If I am going to be on another floor, it cannot be, it cannot require that it's accessed with a card because I find that difficult. And I like it to be near the elevator, which is generally near an ice machine. That's premier to me. I don't care if it's a king bed or 2 queen beds. I don't care if there's a sitting room. I do like to have like a desk with a chair that pulls out so I could set up my makeup and do my makeup there. But all these other amenities, girl, bye. I don't want all that. I get ice for my beverages. Do you not get ice for your beverages in a hotel? Do you just drink like what? Like someone who is not allowed to have ice? Do you have brittle teeth? I have to have ice in my beverages. If there's not, I'll tell you this too, if there's not a cup in your room and you want to have a big soda, this is what you do. First of all, those buckets, a lot of people vomit in them, and then these people just rinse them out and then they just put them in there. So what you have to do is wash it out yourself, even if it's with shampoo, and then clean that out and then put the liner in, right? That clear liner, and then put the ice in there, and baby, just pour your can of soda inside of there, as many fill up, and stick your straw in, and you can walk around and you have a thirst buster like this. You have your own beverage. You can make ramen in there. You just got to put that liner in. You got to make sure there's a liner. You can make so many things with the coffee maker itself. You don't have to make coffee. You can just make hot water in that, which, you got to look inside that thing too, because they don't clean those out good either. But you got to clean it out. You got to make sure it's ready to go. And yeah, you can make hot water. You can bring little packets of oatmeal. I bring packets of oatmeal just in case. Sometimes you get to the hotel, there's no food around. Everything's closed. My friend Chad Michaels taught me to always bring instant oatmeal with you, and you can make oatmeal and you'll have something to eat and it'll tide you over till the next morning. Bring your oatmeal packets. You could bring top ramen too, but that'll get crushed. You could bring cream of wheat, cream of rice, but anything individual. Yeah. Do you want to see me take a break? I think you want to see me take a break. And we are back. So excited to have my extra special guest here. We've been working on this for a while. A very merry Delta welcome to the one and only Mr. Andrew Fuller.
Happy Halloween.
Happy
so
Halloween.
Good to be here.
It is Halloween.
Hi. It's always Halloween.
It's always Halloween. Whether it's Chris, it's actually a very merry, scary Delta.
Oh, let's change it. That's going on my T-shirt.
All the way.
Always wearing a branded T-shirt. Let's do it.
I love
Branding.
it. We met obviously through the internet.
Mm-hmm. And as is the age-old tradition.
And what I love is that, you're incredibly busy. You've always been busy, but you're extra busy now.
Yeah.
But you've always kept in contact with me, and you're like, girl, I might be in town this date. Let's find something. And then you're like, hey, you're always on the up and up about everything.
Yeah.
That's who you are. I love it so much.
I mean, I just felt like we were destined to know each other and be a part of each other's lives.
Yeah.
You just have that right little amount of everything that I have. And so I felt like we needed to meet. So yeah, every single time I'm here, I'm like, hey, I'm in town. And I can't believe it finally worked out because you're a busy girl.
Well, we are busy. And the thing is that I don't think a lot of people understand that like in what we do, which is just different forms of entertainment in a way.
Yeah.
Everything changes. Everything's hurry up and wait. So just because somebody might say, oh, I'm going to be in town, let's do this. All of that could change in one phone call. In one phone call.
Yeah. And I am like, I hate letting people down. I don't care about being let down because I get that things change all the time, but I don't like to be the person that ruins things for everything. But like, hurry up and wait is my most loathed thing in life. I can't stand it because it's just rush, and then go. And then you never know anything. Everything changes on a dime, but I love it. This is the life we're supposed to live, right?
Well, I mean, and especially in, decorating or anything that has to do with food, hurry up and wait just doesn't seem to work because everything is balanced on time, right?
And try doing that under studio lights
Sure.
or like, we have a 7-hour hold now, but you've got a cake that's like, I'm basically a cake drag queen, but it's a lot of waiting and everything melts down, it's intense.
Now, I'm absolutely in love with the fact that you're fully Halloween. It is
Merry
Halloween.
Christmas.
Well, we know that Halloween is a state of mind. It's not a time of year.
Yes.
So it's all the time. And we were talking about how a lot of people think like you only like Halloween and you love all holidays, but you really champion Halloween because we don't get that much time with it.
We should all champion Halloween because it is the time that us weirdos get to like, it's amateur day for everybody else. We get to like actually just kind of sit back and watch everybody else try to be weird for a minute. But everybody thinks that I only love Halloween and I am I'm actually obsessed with Christmas. I think it's the best.
When did you become interested in decorating and then pushing it to the next level where you are now?
Well, in case you can't tell, I'm a weirdo, and I've always been like creative in whatever way. You're probably similar in the way that like if I'm not creating in some way, I'm going a little bit crazy.
Sure.
And then this thing called the pandemic happened, and so I started doing cakes like around 2017. So not too long ago. And it was because I was always an artist and always creative person, but I learned very quickly that people they like to look at your art and be like, I love this art. This is beautiful. Great. And then walk away from it.
Right.
But if you make art that they can cut up and serve to their guests, then they'll actually buy it. So I'm like, this works out. This is a way for me to actually make an income selling my art. And so I kind of merged those two loves together because my grandma always taught me how to bake, and like I would like put around the kitchen with her, and so like those two things coming together, like it worked out for me. So I started around then, and then the pandemic happened and I wasn't getting any gigs. So I started picking up random items around my house and thinking, I wonder if I could make a cake out of this, And that's literally how it started. Like, I think the first thing I ever did was like a banana that was rotting in my kitchen.
Okay. And so what?
And everybody like lost their can I say shit?
You can say whatever
you want.
What are we talking
about? I can say shit. She poops from there.
Yes, you can.
I literally, I made a rotting banana. Everybody went wild over it. And like, I did the whole thing, like putting it next to some real bananas. And then I swear Netflix stole that idea from me. But then they put me on the show, so it worked out. But yeah. So that's how it started. It was like the pandemic and boredom and still being creative and making cake.
And when you're doing this, obviously there's some trial and error in the beginning.
For sure. There still is.
Yeah. With different mediums, or, how does that, what is it that you use? Like, if somebody was to try to do it at home.
Well, okay. I know. And you're too kind to admit this to me, but I know you probably hate fondant, and everybody hates fondant, and I hate fondant too. Okay. So my number one secret, my number one thing that I use is modeling chocolate. You can make it yourself. It actually tastes good. Do you like you love Halloween candy?
Yes.
Like, let's go back to Halloween for a minute.
Okay.
You love Halloween candy. You know the like different flavored Tootsie Rolls?
Those are my favorite Halloween candy.
Okay, so
those
you know the vanilla Tootsie Roll?
That's my number one.
Okay, then you would love my cakes because modeling chocolate literally tastes like a vanilla Tootsie Roll.
Okay.
Instead of like a disgusting thing that you peel off of your cake.
I love
and
this.
It's also like it sculpts like clay. So I think that I kind of had a leg up around other cake artists because everybody used fondant. And
do you normally have your legs up?
Story of my life.
I'm just curious.
I'm a sweet baby innocent little thing.
But in this case, it was just a leg up.
It's just one.
Just one.
I'm not as flexible as I used to be,
It just depends on the situation because, it's like riding a bike. It just takes over and you're like, if this opportunity presents itself, muscle memory. And I have no muscle.
Same. That must be the problem.
But I bet you if it was presented itself, baby, we would have our legs, our knees inside of our hoop earrings, just like that.
That's why you wear the big ones.
Yeah.
You have to start doing that. Get rid of the coffins.
That candy actually is my favorite Halloween candy. We were doing a thing where we played like a game, like you pick and I pick and you pick and I pick. It was my second favorite candy. Well, not just my second favorite. We were picking what's the most popular out there.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
And that's what I said number one. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Oh, number one? That was your number one? Me too.
That's what I think. That's my number one, and that's what I think the world generally likes.
Yeah.
But I had to throw out there those candies because I love them.
You're an OG like that, and that's what I love about you.
Oh my God, they're so good.
That's why I bothered you until we could make this happen.
We had to.
I'm just kidding. She begged me.
I did. I did. Hey, I'm willing to admit it. So now that we're like full holidays, and obviously you're busy, you're doing a lot of work and you're doing a lot of promotion and stuff. When it comes down to still hanging out with people and maybe you do have the time to go to a party or something, are people like, can you bring something? Can you just bake us something? Like, it's so easy.
Okay, so my tombstone, first of all, is going to be, are you cake? Is it cake? Is that a cake? Like, kill me now.
Right.
But yeah, every single event that I go to, I think people think I'm gonna bring like this extravagant over the top cake. And I don't know about you, but do you just randomly show up to parties and drag? No, I'm guessing not. Right? It's the last thing I want to do. No, I don't want to sit in my kitchen and make a cake that looks like Thanksgiving turkey, for example, or whatever. If you want to pay me for it, yes. Right. I love to show up empty-handed. No, that's not true. I like to bring something, but I'm not bringing a cake.
Yeah, I think, we were talking earlier about the idea of branding, and there just gets to a point where what I believe that anybody that makes a living off of their art has to if it's gonna become your profession, it has to be your art first.
Yeah.
And you have to love it and you have to
Yeah.
be passionate about it and really be excited about it. But once it gets to the point where there are people lining up to say, we want to pay you to do this, then it becomes a thing where, I'm sorry, I just don't have the time to make the same elaborate thing that is now being a brand.
Right.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, I just can't just do this for anything. And, every relative, mothers-in-law, hope they're not watching. They probably are. Will absolutely, can you make this for my friend? Sure. Or, I have a person that really, they can't afford you. I'm sure you get that.
Yeah.
Can't afford you, but we would really love this. Like,
right.
It's hard because you do want to you want to give back and you want to do things in the best ways that you can. And I always do. I do a lot of charitable things. I do a lot of meet and greets to raise funds, which is crazy to me that I can raise funds for people by meeting
I agree
people.
In that way. For myself, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an amazing magical thing. So you just find different ways to do it, I guess,
And we were talking about like traveling around and doing stuff, and that thing that I've talked about before, which is sure there's compensation, but where's the facilitation? Because as traveling around, you need your creature comforts.
Absolutely.
When you're going to be away from home.
Do you have a writer?
You know what? I kind of sort of do.
Do you want to have like a crazy ask? I think you should do it. And what would your crazy ask be?
You know what? Honestly, because I like sort of doing things on my own, like a crazy ask for me is usually like, this is one that doesn't always go over so well, but I'm like, can I please know what the stage is going to look like?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you'll go somewhere and they're like, cool, you look great. You're going to do, say, Adele in a gown. Hop up on that go-go box right there. And I'm like, I've got a knee up on that. I'm not doing that. So,
here we're back up to the knees up.
Yeah, the knees up, legs up. It always goes back to the same place. And that's, getting fucked.
It's true.
But seriously, so, some people have crazy writers. I've known people that have asked for stuff that they're not even going to use
just to make them scurry. That's the thing. My agent keeps telling me that I should have one stupid crazy thing.
Like what would that be?
Figure out what it'd be. I feel like I wanted a bidet.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's crazy, but also like useful,
it's healthy.
Do you have a bidet?
I
highly recommend it.
We have this one that attaches. It's just not like a separate
butt
one.
Sprayer.
Yeah, it's like
we always go back to this. Why do we keep coming back to this? It's poop. It's butts. What's wrong?
Is it cake?
It's always cake.
It's always cake.
It's not worth it if it's not cake, right?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Have you ever seen someone try to like show you like, look at my is it cake? And you're like, oh, that's cake.
Oh,
It's
hard. It's hard. You know what's really funny is I come from Iowa. I hail from Iowa looking like this. And they're always really supportive of people being any sort of celebrity of any status. So I thought I was in this bubble that was happening for me because I can't go anywhere anymore. But then like I go to New York, I go to LA, and it's still everywhere I go. And the reason I'm telling you that is because I was on Broadway and we were like walking down the street, and an actress from she played Carrie in Carrie the Rage.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
She's
the
also
movie.
in Marvelous Miss Maisel. She came up to me like freaking out and was telling me how much she loved me. She knew where I lived. She knew everything about me. And then she started showing me pictures of her cakes. And I'm talking to this big celebrity who knows who I am, and I wanted to be super polite and super kind about it, but like it's cake.
I know what that is.
That's a cake, honey. You're not fooling anybody.
Well, maybe can you come back with like, that looks like it tastes good.
Did you have fun doing that?
Was
that fun? You were having fun when you did it. That's all that matters.
All cake is valid.
Yeah.
All drag is valid.
I'm not here
to
to critique your art. Art is drag, So here's the crazy thing. Kids show me their cakes, and that's an easy thing to compliment and to love and adore, because like I think it's the coolest thing that like a 6-year-old is like trying to be the guy from Is It Cake.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, can you imagine, like, if we had that example at 6 years old, that like you could do anything. You might one day be the person who wins this championship. You might be putting on drag. You might be, decorating the outside of a boat. Like, who knows? But you're giving them that example.
Just be you.
Yeah.
Be authentic to yourself. And I think I love that things are going in that direction, because God, how much different would life have been if we got to experience that?
Completely.
We're changing lives out here.
That's what we do. We're serving the community. What we're doing.
We're walking children in the forest.
Hello. Let's take a break.
Sounds good. You look so good today.
And we are back. We have just been fooling around behind the scenes, BTS, as they say. I wanted to do like decorate. I feel like we can do a craft while we chit chat. I hardly ever do this.
Crafting?
I actually don't think I've ever crafted here, but I felt like I would
your
like
first.
Yeah, you are my first. I thought I would like dip my toes in the decorating sort of thing. Listen, I'm not a cook. I'm not a baker. I can follow a recipe just because I know how to read, but that doesn't mean I do it with like a finesse. Then you definitely
are not a cook.
Well, then, but
Maybe a baker.
I don't have any finesse when it comes to it. Do you know what I'm saying? I have an interest.
Okay.
I have a definite interest. The best thing I make for any meal is reservations.
Okay.
So
what are we doing?
So I thought what we would do is we each get one of these boxes.
Love it.
And we have these snack cakes, Big Deborah snack cakes.
Big Deborah.
Yeah, I'm going to say Big Deborah because I don't want to get in trouble.
No. Unless we want sponsorship.
And in your box, there's like, I think these just have like maybe some icing and some, I mean, listen, you can't make a miracle out of this. But
maybe you can't.
Oh, no, maybe I
can.
But guess what? You're probably going to make cake out of these cookies. Or what are they called? They're snack cakes.
These are called brown squares by Large Deborah.
By Large Deborah.
Oh, look here. This is fun stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you do, though. Like, we all know that I'm going to knock this out of the park. Here's the truth. I can't decorate a cookie to save my life. In fact, I may be the winner of Is It Cake on Netflix. Go watch it now. But I was on Halloween Baking Championship on Food Network because it was Halloween, and I was like, absolutely, I will do it. And it was a baking show, not a cake show. And I was terrible, and I bombed, and it's so embarrassing. And in fact, I made this great big green dick on national television. I was supposed to be a snake. The challenge was that I was supposed to make a snake. But here's the thing. They had us like, they had to be entombed in spider webs. Like it was snared by a spider. So I melted marshmallows to like make webbing over the top of it. And you can probably see where this is going. It ended up looking like a large green penis with white stuff all over it.
What did it taste like?
It was still, that's the only thing that saved me. It was like a s'more. It was like camp flavored. So it had like, I put smoked paprika in it, which sounds crazy, but it gave it like that smoky flavor.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not kidding. The judges, they had to keep cutting because the judges kept saying, you made a green penis and this is Food Network and we can't. So they had to say, it looks like a snake ate a car.
You know, sometimes I watch those baking competitions.
I know. You were just talking about this, and I was like, I feel very attacked. I feel very attacked because I was that person that was bombing right on TV.
But what I don't understand is like when they're like, oh, this actually is ugly and it tastes gross. And I'm like, you couldn't get 50% there, some of these people?
Yeah, at least I made it taste good.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
You're right. You're right. I'm proud of that fact.
Do you ever present something?
We need a story arc. That's the thing. I needed to fail so that I could take over the entire world.
And that's what you did.
Yeah. So when are you going to be on Drag Race All Stars 8?
Oh, honey, just ask. You can ask anyone. I can refer you to another mom podcast called Race Chaser.
I'm familiar.
And you can find out all about when I'm going to be.
But speaking of which, you did an episode with Alaska. I think it was just with Alaska.
Yeah.
And you were farting.
Oh,
and you were talking about a garlicky fart, like making the sound of a garlic. And the art. You need to create a show where it is literally
it fart?
And how do you create these? Like, you can smell the farts that you're creating.
Really?
It's an art form.
Can you?
Yeah.
You know, there's a difference.
Your garlic fart was impressive. It was
there's
a
a
squishy,
difference, right?
juicy. There's certainly a difference. Yeah.
Because you know what? There's also. Have you heard of a milk fart?
No. No.
That's almost a
like
milk
lactose intolerant.
It's like powdery in a way, where it's like that's not pleasant, but it's not as offensive as another kind. There's something about it that's cloudy in a way, like milky. Open. Is yours not working?
Do you have scissors? Does anyone have scissors?
I don't, but I have a letter opener.
Oh, let's attack myself.
You want to do that?
You finally have a letter opener.
Finally. I have a million of them, and I always forget them.
Yeah, I know.
You know
I know.
I mean?
So I'm glad I didn't bring you one, which I do have a gift for you at some point. Yeah, I do.
Well, you know, the thing about a letter opener is I feel like a letter opener is very
Delta Burke.
Yeah, it's kind of like middle-aged white woman, and that's the only. I mean, I only play a white woman on television, right? So outside of it, I have no need for a letter opener unless it's to like shank someone. You know what I mean? But then otherwise, I'm like, oh, this is so dainty. Things remembered. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, things remembered.
Did
you? Oh, of course. I'm of a certain era. And I had girlfriends, growing up in middle school. You're my girlfriend. Do you want to go out? Do you remember that?
Like you
Will you
dated
go
the
out
girl?
with me? Do you remember like being in middle school and be like, will you go out with me? And you never
No.
did anything. You never went anywhere. That was never a thing. You didn't have that?
No. Well, how old are you?
24. I'm 43.
Okay, so we're not far off in
Yeah.
age. Okay, I'm a little bit older than you, but
You are not. No, you're not. I
yeah.
thought you were under 40.
46.
Do you need this?
I'm
Not with me, please.
so okay, you have sprinkles there.
Yeah.
I'm working on mine as well.
No, but hold on. Okay, so things remembered. We would make the little like gold bracelets with the person's name on them. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the link bracelets with the little plate.
Yeah.
That was I would always make them for my girlfriends.
Okay.
Or I would get them like the $10 earrings, the $10 diamond chip earrings inside a rose or something like that. Do you know what I'm talking
So
about?
did you pretend to date
Totally
these people?
pretended. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So there was a time when you were not out.
Believe it or not, I know, right? I came out in high school, just literally like screaming. I screamed. I like was sick of people calling me like. There was this guy that would call me Fruity Pants every single day. I'd walk down the hallway, and now I'd be like, right? Aren't they great? You know, like don't you love my Fruity Pants? But it traumatized. I was so terrified of him, and finally one day I just screamed it in class that I was. Yes, I'm gay. Or in the hallway, I'm gay. I'm trying to make you, but this was totally ruined by the lack of ability to open it correctly. Have you made anything?
No, sort of. I mean, I'm trying to like press the sprinkles into it to try to maybe make something happen with that. Wait, did you just recently judge a casserole competition?
Oh my God, with the governor of my state. How do you even know this?
We
The governor of my state, who is basically the female incarnation of Donald Trump, was one of the judges.
And
I was the MC.
Okay, so you weren't the
I
actual
was
judge.
more elite than the judges. You
And
know.
what were some of the contributions here?
Well, so funny. They asked me if I would be a judge, and I said no because I'm a vegetarian. I know you hate me for this.
Okay.
You hate people who like to save the animals.
I know. I love the sun, the moon, and the stars. I love all of it. I think it's all great.
But there were, I think the winning thing was literally like a chicken cat. Like it was like the most basic. Have you seen the Mad TV skit where they're playing Britney Spears and she crushes up Funyuns and like pours Mountain Dew
Yes,
in it, and, like,
yes,
it was a lot of things like that.
No, it wasn't.
No, it really was. But like we get creative at state fairs. It was a state fair casserole competition.
Right.
You know how the state fairs. As long as there's chunks of butter,
Right.
anything is successful.
Well, I think it's interesting how many people like just refer to any dish as like a salad or a cold dish or hot dish. Do you ever see on TikTok that Midwestern mom?
Oh yeah,
I love her.
You give off that energy.
I love her so much. You know, she is super, super, super supportive of our community.
Is she?
Yes.
I love that.
And very vocal.
And what community is that? I'm not a part of it.
Well, you aren't part of it because you're not out yet.
Right.
But if you were out,
if I was,
and if you weren't dating girls at Things Remembered, you would know that I am part of the LGBTQIA+
and that's okay.
community. It's okay. It's okay.
That's fine. It's 2022.
But that Midwestern mom, and she always says, "I'm going to make this dish or that dish." Not recently, maybe like 10 years ago. The first time I ever went to my partner's family's for Thanksgiving, his mom makes a ton of amazing food. They live in Utah, like 3 hours from Salt Lake.
Oh yeah. And you drive there.
We do. Yeah. So we fly to Salt Lake and then we pick up a rental. So we only
that's
drive
smart.
a little bit, only like 3 hours.
You supervise.
Just the pretty part. But she makes a Snickers salad. Can you die?
So that's what I love. I love it's whipped cream, butter, sugar.
It's so good. Could you die?
Right? I'm so into that.
But there's apples in it, so that makes it very vegetarian.
It's a salad. That's what makes it a salad.
Very vegetarian friendly, very healthy.
Beacons of health, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this looks exactly like you.
I can tell from here that you're using a very steady hand as you do that.
I am.
Mine, as I said, I'm just pressing a few things in. I'm not great at this, but
I think you actually have a new show here.
I more want to watch you
decorating
work.
with drag queens. Who doesn't?
I know. I just want to watch you work.
You should be paying for that. Actually,
I should.
Yeah,
I was trying to get your
charge
service
normally.
for free.
I know you were smart.
Yeah.
You were smart. You roped me into being on Very Delta so that I could make you cake.
And then I can take them to the potluck that I'm going to later.
And do you think that you'd poop from there?
I would poop from there. I poop from there.
I said I was going to make her say that
I poop
today.
from there.
Wow.
No, I poop from there.
I love the whole story of that too. And I love
So
how
gross.
you recently, because you're still doing Very That, right?
Yeah, we have both.
Yeah, and so you were recently doing it, and then somebody was asking where something came from. God, what was it? It was either the I poop from there or like the, it was a see something. I think.
Oh yeah.
You see something, and then you told the whole story, and Raja, high off of her ass, couldn't remember a single thing about where that origin story came from. Do you have green eyes? Nope. But you do tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean for the rendering?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
One of the things I love is how angry you get with Raja when she's high. Like you're too high to understand anything that I'm talking about.
It happens. It happens all the time. It's either that or wine drunk, because as she's gotten older.
Wine drunk is she real intellectual when she's wine drunk?
Yeah. Well, she know how she is anyway. She's very, very smart, very intellectual. But you're right. It goes. That's the thing about wine. I feel like everyone I personally know that enjoys wine, they get real like languid about everything and like, I know about you.
Oh yeah,
I know what you're doing. I know what you need.
And so she sasses you.
She sasses me when we were younger, and she was a Jack drunk. Because she would do Jack and
Daniels?
Coke.
Oh no.
And that was a different Raja.
She's chilled out. She's she's a much more ethereal being now.
Oh, absolutely. She was wild.
She got that from you though, I'm assuming.
I don't know.
You're quite ethereal.
I think she's got it from her traveling.
You know what? I say all the time. I'm a big traveler. These are all passport stamps.
Oh, I love that.
I say all the time, this is a view from my airport window. Like, you see?
How cool is that?
I think that if more people traveled, we would have less bullshit going on in this world, because you get to experience other cultures and the way other people live. And even if you don't understand it, you get to appreciate it. I feel like if we had more of that, maybe we wouldn't have like a Trump 2024. You know what I mean?
The nerve.
Which we probably will. Or do you think we will?
I was thinking about it, and I think that there are still enough stupid people that will and this is the thing, not even because they believe in it, but just out of defiance, they're going to go, you know what, I'm going to go vote for this because this is going to fix everything. When it's like, you already had a chance. You didn't fix anything. Everything got worse.
And then we shoot ourselves in the foot because then we don't fight back with the same ferocity.
Right.
And we need to do that. And that's why you're such a spearhead, because you are a feisty gal. And I love it.
You're a feisty gal.
Oh, yeah. We could take over the world. Are you kidding?
Is it how many bobby pins are in your hair right now?
One.
Just one?
I'm telling you, I'm the drag queen of Is It Cake?
Did you know that Crystal Gale used to hold up all of her hair with 2 bobby pins?
Wow.
Her hair was to her ankles.
I'm on my way.
Yeah.
One.
Has your brown eye ever been blue or bruised?
It's never been brown. I have a bidet.
That's right.
But
has it ever been bruised?
Oh, I mean, it could take a beating. It can take a beating. Yeah, it can. I'm fired.
Is yours coming along? Because I'm kind of embarrassed.
Can I show it to you?
I'm embarrassed of mine.
It's gorgeous.
I actually did too, but
look at
because I was cheating.
First, please zoom in, please, because it's very Delta. This could be your new merch.
Oh, it's so good.
I put a poinsettia in your hair because I'm disappointed that you're not wearing a poinsettia.
Oh, something fell out.
I know, it's chocolate. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
How do I know how that is?
How do I save that? Like, honestly?
Let's shellac it.
Is that really a thing I could buy?
You really can. Yeah, you can. You know, like polyurethane spray? Do you really want to?
I promise you, I want to save that forever.
You know what I was going to bring you, and I'm really upset about it. I was going to bring you I recently was in town. I think I reached out to you as a guest star on a game show where they did something different on every single episode. And on this episode, they brought me out and the people had to run around the studio, and not just the set, the studio, to find 2 cakes. And whoever found 2 cakes first. So I had to make random objects and fly them in. And I made ketchup packets and aspirin bottles and rotting bananas.
Oh my God.
And I was going to bring you some ketchup packets because you can actually tear them open and squeeze out red cake. And they're so funny to like eat in front of people.
my
Like
God.
just pop the whole ketchup packet in your mouth.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, and you have your stories of like Delta Co. Or
Yeah.
like
yeah.
Soup Plantation, the poop story. Wasn't that Soup Plantation?
Oh yeah, it
Right?
was. People ask all the
You
time.
think I'm not a fan? I really am.
Can I show you mine?
I can't wait.
Promise
Is
you
it
won't make
me?
fun. You won't make fun.
I'll try not
Okay,
to.
so we had 2 cakes, right? So I did 2. This is my first
Oh,
one.
see, you did 2. You already won.
This is my first one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have done a little bit. It's a little.
That's my first one.
It's a little cookie cutter. No,
yeah, it's a
no
little
pun
it's
intended.
simple, but I was able to dry it because while I would do this, I would do like this. That's how you dry. I don't know if you know that. You dry.
I
icing
see.
with that.
I actually care about COVID spreading, so I don't like to blow.
Oh,
on my
I
food.
don't. And
Like,
then I did this
No,
one.
you don't look like you do. You don't give that.
Look
energy.
at that. I did
This
that.
is a. What
I'm
is
not good.
this? I don't even understand.
This is a
It's
reindeer.
a ghost.
It's a reindeer.
It's 0.
You don't
Oh,
like
it's
it?
a beautiful reindeer. No, you're incredibly.
Well, if you don't like it,
talented.
I also have a Christmas tree that I did. And then
Oh,
and I
wow.
also did a Santa.
And you'll get better. These are great, but
Yeah,
you'll get
they're
better.
simple.
Yeah, I can't believe that you work with royal icing so fluidly, especially out of these little packets.
I'm telling you, I'm not a baker. I'm not a cook. I'm not a chef.
You're an artist.
That's what I feel like. And I
and
feel
now
like
I feel like a fraud.
this is all, I did all this with mostly cosmetics, actually.
Delicious.
Yeah. You're not supposed to eat them, but I
That's
do.
delicious. It's like
do.
the Dorito, candy covered Dorito.
Ooh.
Yeah, they talked about it on Drag Race.
Who talked about it?
Somebody looked like their hairpiece
at that.
looked like. My God, Delta, this is gorgeous.
I mean, that
Can I go
glass-
ahead and take a bite?
Yeah,
Oh
that-
no, COVID.
That dish is hand blown.
Who did that? You blew it?
I blew it.
Oh no.
hmm
These are disgusting.
I don't hide my candy. I blow it.
Nice and
Isn't that
flavorful.
gross?
I think you should have one and
I
enjoy that
think I'm
experience with me.
good.
Anybody have any water or
I think I'm good on
dust?
that. But maybe
Listen,
with
I
cookies.
did more of a Picasso kind of thing.
Right.
And I like how I'm actually really did something talented here and you're just a rip-off fraud.
I'm not. I did those
No,
myself.
I can't wait to see the footage.
I did those myself. I was sitting right here with this box right in front of me the whole time.
Was that with a Coke Zero in hand or?
Coke Zero?
Exactly. You're a
Another
fraud.
one.
She's
Another
fraudulent.
one.
She's fraudulent. That's
Another
sad.
one.
I came here like looking up to you and I'm leaving here a little let
This is-
down.
You know what this is?
Little
This
hurt.
is just cheating for camera. It's cheating for camera. You know what they say?
There are
like,
ways to cheat for camera without cheating in life.
Do you think, like when they say like, oh, you have to learn how to sew to be like to make a garment on Drag Race? But I always feel like as long as the garment's made, who cares how it was made? Why can't
You're a
you just
hot glue girl.
hot glue that shit together? It's only you have to cheat it for camera.
That's sad. We're different people. That's okay.
I know you have integrity.
And now I know that about us.
Uh huh.
I love you.
I think you have more than one bobby pin in your hair. I'm just saying.
Well, I can't wait for you to find it.
I'm going to.
Find it.
Let's
You're
take
gonna
a
be
break.
embarrassed.
Let's
You're
take a
gonna be so
break.
upset. That's so sad.
And we are back with my extra special guest at Very Merry Delta, the one and only Andrew Fuller. And we were talking about astrological signs during the break. Because I feel like our conversations, even though this is our first time
They
in
flow.
person, we could go like, we're talking about everything and nothing.
It's weird that people don't already know that, like, people probably think that the two of us have just been like around like as two gorgeous girls
Right.
for ages, just living these lives
Right.
together because we're so connected already. And it's interesting. But you're an Aquarius?
I'm an Aquarius and you're a Scorpio,
I'm a
and I'm supposed to
Scorpio.
hate you.
Yeah, but some Scorpios have the ability to just connect with every single human being on the planet, and I'm that Scorpio. And I think it's because my father-in-law voted for Trump, and I can still get along with him. Well, that's probably not true. I probably tell him off a little more than I should.
I was at a Christmas party. I probably shouldn't even say this. I was in.
We're both saying things we shouldn't be saying.
I was in the presence of family members at a holiday function, and while just sort of like sitting around, looking around, and enjoying everything, I looked at the Christmas tree and I said, "What is that?"
Oh,
There was
no.
a Trump hat on the Christmas tree,
No.
and I just honestly, I mean, I know that we're fucking around, but part of me kind of died because I knew that these
It's
were like
heartbreaking.
Republican people, and I was like, well, whatever, like we're allowed to have two parties. That's part of what happens here. But then when you realize like that,
It's
like
further than
it's
a
further
Republican.
than
It's
that.
literally actively hurting you.
yeah, actively.
It's rough.
And then they'll like try to be like, well, no, not you. Yeah, but it is me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, literally, we won't talk about that because my father-in-law might watch. I love you, Mike.
Look, how about this? This is Mike. I poop from there, Mike.
Oh, there it is.
This is the part of the podcast where people send in letters. You know what I'm talking about.
The inbox.
Yes, and so we're going to answer some letters.
I'm excited.
The first one.
And you brought your letter opener.
Oh, that's not the first one. The first one.
Calm down.
He's mad. I don't know what the order matters, but it does matter.
It matters.
Because I'm not a producer, so there's a science to what producers do.
You have to end on a happy note.
And they also, yeah, that's true. And they also know, like, maybe sometimes I'll talk too much. Like,
you do.
He knows.
No, you talk to me. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're right. But he knows too. Like, if we can only get to one.
Can you get to the letter then?
No.
There's like you get a little buttercream on there.
I fucking hate you already.
It's because I found out that you're a cheater. Now we have a different relationship.
I like buttercream.
I used to look up to you, babe.
But what about?
Do
you know what Stater Brothers is? It's a grocery store in our area.
I'm not that wealthy.
They have a little bakery.
But did you come here in a Mercedes?
What's that? The bakery. Did you come here in a Mercedes? Do you know I drive the streets everywhere? Have we talked about this? I drive the streets everywhere.
Oh, you run the streets.
I do. We run this. Okay, letter.
Okay, sorry.
Hey, Delta, I hope you're well. Kind of a weird question. If you could relive any 1 year of your life so far, what would it be and why? Love ya, mean it, Zach. I think this goes for both of us. Oh, that's so weird, Zach. As I get older, there are times when I like sort of I assess. Okay, where am I? What would have happened if I would have done this? What would have happened? I've done this. I've been very honest about the fact that, and Raja put this in my brain. She said, if you had traveled when you were very young and left your hometown, you would see things differently than the way that you see them. And she said, I'm not critiquing you. I'm not saying I don't like what you do, but I'm saying to you that, we are creatures of the places that we are and what we see. And you said that off the top of this. You said that off the top of this.
It's true.
And it's true. And so I always think to myself, I love my creature comforts. People talk about, you talk about fast food or these these minor inconveniences. And because that's what I've seen.
Yeah.
It's what I'm around all the time. Yeah. It's what I've mastered. I haven't mastered the world.
Oh, you've mastered it, but you need to do it
I've
personally.
masturbated, actually.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's true. Like you learn so much about yourself and other people, and you grow in a lot of different ways. But also having a comfort bubble is really important.
Yeah.
Especially when you're somebody like yourself who is just a gorgeous gal walking the streets and you can't.
It's hard being a woman.
You have to have some downtime and some comfort. So maybe that's your trade-off.
Yeah, I think if I had to relive a year, there was a point when I was in college, where I went into college, I was a journalism student. And then out of nowhere, I just decided, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm kind of sort of coming into my own. Again, bringing up Raja, it was around the time that I started to go watch Raja at the shows that she hosted. And I decided I was going to be a cosmetology student.
I did that too.
Yeah. And I found my feet, I found my wings. No pun intended. The school that I went to, the newspaper that I was editing was called Wings.
Oh,
but
precious.
Yeah, probably that time. Probably 1995-ish.
So you would have taken more time to travel?
Yeah, I would. Yeah? I think.
Well, there's still time. You're not that old.
I had a scholarship that I didn't take on for journalism school, and I should have done that. I think sometimes I think about that. I love where I am. I love the opportunities I have, and I know that if I would have done that, I probably wouldn't see any. I wouldn't be sitting here, but I don't know that I would trade it off.
See, that's the hard thing. That's the hardest thing about answering that question, because look where you are, and you wouldn't be there if you had steered in the direction. So it's a hard thing for me to answer too, because obviously I feel like the easiest thing for me to say would be this year, because my whole life has completely blown up. So obviously I would want to relive this year, but look who we are. Look at the people that we are. This all happens because of the trauma that we have endured in our lives, and look what it creates. So if you're out there, kids, and you're thinking about bullying others, this is what you create.
Yeah.
So if you want more Deltas and Andrews in the world, then keep on bullying, is what I'm here to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's true.
But you should travel more. Let's go on a trip. Where do you want to go? If you could go anywhere.
Wherever I'm going to be sitting in first class.
That's the only way I will do it.
Yeah.
And that's very elitist, and I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
You take a lesser paying gig for the first class.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah, kind of.
No, it doesn't work that way. Because if they're putting you in first class, you're getting paid well. How is that true? I don't see how that could be true.
You know
You
why?
deserve that upper echelon of
I wish.
price.
It's going to happen. You know, you said this. You said it's going to happen.
You're having a renaissance. I think it's going to happen.
We are.
No, I really do. I think that every word that comes out of your mouth has the ability to go viral, and it's slowly building. Very Delta. It's very new.
Can you smell the vibe?
I know.
It's more. It's not. It's bacterial. It's not viral.
It's that garlic part.
It's a garlicky. How about another letter that came in here?
Ooh,
Isn't
is this
that
from
nice?
Santa Claus?
Isn't that nice? Santa Claus.
Santa Clauser.
Okay.
Don't forget, I have a present for you, by the way.
Oh yeah. I'm excited. Wait, what's in here? There's other things in here. Oh no, that's just a piece of cardboard, isn't it?
It's just to make it look full.
This obviously came from the North Pole. I can tell you right now because you send letters this way.
Oh,
when it comes from the
how
North Pole.
steampunk.
Yeah. Well,
Get it, girl.
girl, I'm trying. Look at that.
It's like you've done this once or twice.
3 times a lady. Okay, look at.
Oh, you're like Chevy Chase in Christmas Vacation.
Oh, we just watched that last night, and it's my favorite scene.
Yeah, me too.
When the hair is like being pulled. What the fuck? He's like, and she's just like, oh, Sparky. Like, it's so. And
Is that your favorite Christmas movie? What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Probably that, but also I have a sort of a non-Christmas movie.
What is that?
It's called P2. And
What is that?
It is a movie about a girl who is in her office in like Chicago, and it's late night, and she's like, I got to get out of the office, and because she's got to go to her family's party, and she's talking to her family on the phone. I'm on my way. She gets stuck in the parking garage, and the man that works security is a ne'er-do-well.
Oh no!
And it becomes
a
full
horror?
ass horror film. And there's
I love you for this.
and it's all like Christmas music playing, Santa babies playing.
Wait, P2? What year
P2,
is
like
this?
parking structure 2. I want to say it's maybe like 10 years old or so.
Oh, I'm watching it tonight.
It's great, girl.
I love horror and
it
Christmas
gets gory
combined.
too.
Go figure.
Yeah. Dear Delta, throughout my life, I've collected several different passions, including drag, politics, manufacturing, etc. But my issue lies in finding that career that allows me to do all the things I love and still make money. This is right up our alley. I'm finding I can only be my true, quote, black, visibly queer, quirky self at lower paying jobs. I have the skills and intellect to do something more, but I don't want to hide myself to get a check. Additionally, many higher paying jobs have the most boring, lifeless straights I've ever seen. My head hurts from fake laughing at so many bad jokes. Delta, is there any job where I can be myself and make enough to live, or do I just have to bite the bullet and until society progresses? With love, Supreme. I mean, you know what, Supreme? This is what we like. I feel like we kind of been hitting on this throughout this entire day. Like, it's hard because the last letter was like, where would you have been? You know, what year? And if I had gone in another path, I might have been doing things that I didn't want to do, but making a whole lot more money, having a whole lot more security, owning a home. Like, I could be doing all of those things, but what would I have traded off? I just burped right now.
Did
you hear
burping.
It? You've been burping?
What's going on? It's the cookie.
It's the cookie, and I didn't even eat any of it. Hold on, I have to have this.
Is that a Pepsi Max?
I actually feel like when I burped, I felt like I pooped from here. Yeah.
I can smell that.
Yeah, it's bacterial.
Yeah, you were right. It's not viral.
I told you it's not. Do you
have a fever?
It's not viral. I don't have a fever.
Oh, that's.
But I only
that
take my
effect.
temperature
Anally.
so I wouldn't know. Yeah, we could talk about this all day long.
We could speak extemporaneously. We could.
I think Supreme needs to honestly, because you are talking about how creative you are, I think you just have to stick with it.
I agree.
You do. You have to.
I'm glad you
Supreme.
said that.
You have to stick with it. You're going to be so mad if you don't, because you're going to be somewhere and you're going to have all the things that you need, all the security that you need. Like, you might get that immediately from these jobs, right?
You're right about it being a trade-off. I mean, it's a balance, but it's a trade-off too. Like sometimes you have to struggle, and that's such an easy thing to say, and it's such a privileged thing to be able to say. But come on, I was a broke kid. I had lived a rough life. I left high school at a young age. I never thought I would make anything with my life. And the thing that the running thing with all of it is that I didn't give in to just like living some corporate life and having security and comfort and all those things. You have to take risks if you really want to be your true self. And sometimes it's financially going to suck. And sometimes you got to grind. You got to do things you don't want to do. You got to do side gigs that you don't want to do. But don't steer clear of that passion, because if you do, you're going to fuck yourself in the end, and you're going to regret that you went that way.
How old did Supreme say that they were? Let me look. I don't think an age is on here. I don't know that the age matters, but
that's what I was going to say. Does it matter?
It doesn't matter, but I'm going to tell you like this. What just comparing where I am and wherever you might be. Say you're 27 and I'm 46.
I am 27 and you are 46.
You are 27. You look 24. Wherever you are, I mean, when you're a creative person, the studio that we're in right now, like you see the two of us here. There's other people over there and over here and outside this door, and everybody in here has so many other creative hustles aside from what they're already doing. Some of the people in here may be, running a camera, but then they also know how to do something else creative just in case.
Yeah.
They, are producing something, but they're also on-air talent. There's so many things. You're going to have to do them. I am lucky enough to do the podcast, but I also perform at drag shows. I also sit down and comb wigs because I'm like, I got to pay my bills. Yeah. And maybe that seems weird to other people because it's like, oh, well, wasn't it last year you were doing Martha Stewart's hair? Yeah, one day I am doing Martha Stewart's hair. And then the next day I'm washing out a wig for somebody that I know, because everything pays a different bill. Everything goes to the next
absolutely.
phase.
It's humbling too. Like,
it is.
You're so right what you're saying, like about you. One day you're working on Martha Stewart. The next day you're combing out a wig, to try to sell. I literally come here. I get treated like royalty for the things that I come here for. They're driving me in these beautiful cars I'll never be able to afford. But let's not kid ourselves. I will. We're getting there. And then I go home and I clean up cat shit. You know, like life is a balance, but it's really like about understanding that we can be creative and still have all these other hustles, but you just can't. The main thing is like not losing sight. You can't lose sight, because if you do, then you give up, and we don't want to give up. Or marry someone rich.
Supreme, you could just marry someone rich.
Your name
honestly.
is Supreme, so marry someone wealthy.
I think that's kind of
It's
true.
good to take advantage of people financially, I think.
We didn't have to even really give any advice. We could have just gone with that.
Right. I'm sorry.
Because this advice could be
because
bullshit.
we do talk a lot, so I apologize that we didn't just jump to it from that. Isn't that what you did?
How come we weren't named
Your partner's
Supreme?
very wealthy, yeah.
That's how
you
married
got
rich.
here in that Mercedes.
I married rich. I did. The first two times.
Oil thing?
What's that?
Drilling for oil.
Well, people like Latino women like myself who play white women on television. Right. That's what they like. They like that secret.
Who doesn't love a secret?
Who doesn't?
A secret.
We're sitting on secrets. Right.
I can't tell you what it is.
Pop secret. Could you make a cake that looks like
Jiffy
popcorn?
Pop. I can make a cake that looks like anything.
You could.
You make a request, and the next time I'm here, because come on, this show's going to be insane.
Would you make a cake for my baby shower when I have a baby?
Is that what's going on?
Well, I told you I'm not just retaining water.
Oh.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
We're not
you want a little elephant?
We're not really giving advice to people. You know what? We're terrible.
I know. What I said, don't come to me for advice.
Well, someone sent a letter in one time and they were like, I don't know what I should do because I'm young and beautiful and I want to stay young and beautiful. And
I think
just stay young and beautiful then.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, I have so much experience knowing that. So and coming from that same background, but just keep doing that.
It's hard because I'm like, well, I want to tell you something opposite, but honey, I'm fat and old, so I don't know what I mean. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, why are you asking me these questions when I have this?
I'm here to help you with other things.
Right.
Yeah.
What about a cake that looked like a letter opener?
I mean, it wouldn't be a lot of cake there, but
don't you think rose gold is overrated?
I'm so over rose gold.
You know what my thing
I'm not a millennial though, so whatever.
Do you remember when back in the day when people used to have Black Hills gold, and it would be like a ring. That
Oh
was, all
yeah,
three
like
colors.
the leaves.
Uh-huh.
It was always like plants and things like that.
And
My
then it
mom
was
loved that
considered
shit.
like old, like it was sick.
Yeah,
Like why
do
are
you
you
like
wearing
it?
that? But then now all of a sudden everybody has rose gold, and I'm like,
Yeah.
rose gold was
They picked
part
that
of that
one.
Yeah,
They picked that one thing.
Oh, so it's ugly.
How do you feel
then.
about mixing metals? Like, are you cool with that?
I'm fine with it. I'm more concerned about proportion storylines.
Oh.
I like proportion storylines.
Storylines.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like to see like things that sort of fit in the balance. Like I made these earrings.
I can tell.
I know. I wanted them to look. I didn't want anything sparkly.
Well, you nailed it. That's a show you could go on.
Nailed
babe.
it.
Yeah, I saw your cookies.
Nailed it.
Cheating bitch.
Cheating ass bitch.
I love that I just got to look you in the eye and call you a cheating bitch.
But say it more like look into the camera and say it.
Cheating bitch.
What about
Pepsi Max drinking cheating bitch.
you cheating ass bitch?
Oh, you're
You
dirty. You're
cheating ass viper.
you're a bad person with an ugly heart, and we don't like you at all.
Oh, that's good.
Did you not ever see Romeo and Michelle? No, that's 13 going on 30.
Right.
You knew.
What was the other one? Up in the air or up?
I don't watch things like that.
You don't watch those cards. You don't watch
Kid
cartoons?
Christina Applegate got her star
I
yesterday.
know. God, that
I was right
beautiful.
there, but I didn't watch it.
But you saw Pink the other day. You saw
I saw
Pink
her
today.
this morning. Yeah, she clearly knows who I am. Who doesn't?
Hello.
I stay up. Do you ever stay up at night and think about that?
Like who knows who you
Yeah,
are?
like
No,
who knows me?
I
You
don't.
should. It's fun.
I don't.
And then you think about what are they doing right now? Well, like, are they enjoying the fact that they know me right now?
Right, but but I saw this thing. I love memes. I love
You are a
memes.
meme.
I think I am.
You're a meme girl.
meme girl.
You're a
Oh,
bitch.
let's have a show called Meme Girls.
Okay, pay me.
And this meme said, "Nobody watches you harder than the people that don't like you."
Oh, and don't you love it though?
True.
It's
They're
the
so
truth, and I love it.
And they're so worried about it, and they're like, "Oh, but I'm not worried. But I'm not worried. But I'm not worried. But I know that you're doing this, and this." Or they're, "Oh, girl, you're worried."
Yeah,
Stop being worried. Well, there's room for everybody to do their shit.
absolutely. Like, come on. Are you that insecure about
Right.
yourself?
Wouldn't you
I'm
want to just be
sorry.
around bad bitches? Like, look at my friend.
Lift each other up. You are the company you keep.
My friend can make cake that looks like your nuts. What do you think of that?
I did make a cake that
Hello.
looks like your nuts.
Yeah, you
And
did.
That's why you're nuts.
One was a little higher than the other,
Well,
but
asymmetry is what gives that realism.
and I told you proportion storyline is really where it's at for
Yeah,
me.
that's what you were
You
talking
know what
about.
I mean? And the
That's the secret
asymmetry.
you're sitting on.
Yeah, it does.
Literally.
If you have one testicle that just kind of hangs a little bit lower than the other, and you're a portly person, it really gives you a different.
I wouldn't know anything
proportion
about
story.
this. I can't go there.
You don't.
I
Have
can't relate
testicles.
to that.
That's
No,
fine.
being a portly ballerina, I can't.
Oh, you wouldn't know. I know. That's what I'm
PB
saying.
Chris,
If you
do you
had
know that?
this, if you were that person,
Yeah, if I was, then maybe I would understand.
Why am I still talking to you?
Bye.
I no. Goodbye. You said you had a gift.
Oh, I do have a gift. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm excited.
Okay, so I am an international icon. Just not just for cake, but because of the way I look. Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah, one bobby pin.
And she will test it, and she will get back to you. This will be an off-camera thing. I don't know, but everybody loves me for my glasses. Okay,
first thing.
And what I
noticed.
love about these glasses in particular is that they look like I'm always raising a bitchy eyebrow at
My
you.
favorite, a
Okay,
judgmental
and
brow.
that's just the vibe you give.
I like that.
Always raising one bitchy eyebrow.
I love that.
But you also are kind of a mess. So I brought you your own pair. They don't have a prescription because I'm sure you wear contacts. And they
You're
have one
kidding.
bitchy eyebrow.
You're
Now look,
kidding.
okay, if you look at the sides, they don't have
Oh
like
my
anything on the little circle because
God.
I want them to be able to embellish however you want to embellish them. So if you want me to leave with them and embellish them the way you want, I will. Otherwise, you can do it your damn self.
I am
But you have to
so
put 'em on.
gagged over these. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
Look, you're like a bitchy secretary or
Can I
librarian.
just tell you something? Like, I always have this conversation about a judgmental brow because I can't ever get them even.
Well, there you
So
go.
when one gets fucked up, I'm like, oh, it's okay. I'll fix my hair.
Hey,
to
they
cover
work
it.
so well for you.
Are you
You're
kidding me?
welcome.
Andrew Fuller gave me these glasses.
You're welcome. I'll
Look at the
sign
brow.
them.
Are you? How's the brow?
Do you want to see her go off?
Do you want to see me go off? I think you want to see me go off. How's the brow?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at you bounce.
Look at that.
Oh.
I'm gonna go from there. Wee. I love these.
Merry Christmas, bitch.
Thank you. Oh my God, this is the best. This is the best. This was so
I know,
fun.
you're so welcome. And you have the brownie, don't forget.
The brownie, which you created right here, I'm absolutely.
Live
you know,
on
it's not really a
camera.
brownie. I think there's white
It is
filling.
a brownie. Oh, okay, fine.
Do you like Little Debbie cakes?
No, honey. I mean, Large Deborah.
If you were in a hotel and like that's all there was in the vending machine,
Listen,
what would you get out
we
of the
know the
vending
truth
machine?
about each other. And the truth is, if I'm in a hotel, all bets are off.
Yeah, that's true.
And I will ask for extra utensils, extra plates, order an extra drink so that they think that there's another person in that room.
Yes, that's what you have to do.
That's the key to
Right.
life. And then you leave the room and they're like, how is he such a skinny legend?
right.
And
There was one time in my life that I went to a drive-thru and I remember I ordered something and it was like a new sandwich and I was like, I really want to try that, but it's probably going to be gross. So I'm just going to order my regular food, but I'll order the sandwich. And I thought to myself, they're going to think, what a fucking pig. So I ordered a small soda extra so that I would be like, oh, I'm dropping this off. Can I get another bag actually?
Or you call and you say, what do you guys want? And then you wait for a second. It's very that.
It's very.
There's a strategy to getting this portly.
Like, I'm sorry. Oh, they don't know what they want.
Yeah,
oh,
hold
God.
on. You want extra cheese? Calm down.
Right.
Yeah, it's a good strategy. I'm glad that you know. I thought I was going to teach you something today, but
you did teach me something about the extra plates, which I do like that idea.
Extra plates, extra utensils.
You know that
because then you don't have to pay for those.
I try to tell this to as many people
and
as possible.
Cheap.
I'm frugal.
Cheap.
Cheap. There's a price tag on my Christmas tree. Hello.
I saw.
Yeah.
And so that she can return it.
Well, and the best part is the price tag isn't the original. The original price tag is there, and then the discount store that it was resold to or sold to.
You got it for even less, and you still want to return it.
Oh, I'm going to return it.
Do you know what I just realized? Trixie and Katya are quaking in their boots because they are going to come for us. YouTube is going to ask us to start our own type of series.
Can I just put this out there, like before we end the episode?
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot of conversation for many years, and I love Trixie and Katya. I think they're wonderful. There's been a lot of conversation that me and Raja, for many years, have said, oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, look, I mean, you've got the bounce when you do it.
I have the bounce and the jiggle. I have so much bounce to the ounce.
Well, we know what that is. It's just they're stealing from you, as a white woman is wont to do.
I am a cheat, and they are thieves.
So I guess you're kind of getting what you asked for.
Yeah, who cares? They made it popular. I may have said it, but they made it popular, and I think that's fine.
That's kind of where I come into.
Yeah,
I make it popular.
You think they poop from there?
Oh, they poop. Katya poops from there.
I think so. I could see that.
But
Thank
with
you for being here.
doll parts. Thanks for having me. What a way to end this.
I know. Well, we started with talking about putting our legs in the air, then knees in the air, legs, shoulders, knees, and toes. Then pooping. Then I pooped from my mouth. We found out I had a bacterial infection.
We found out that you're a liar, that you're a cheat, that you're not authentic.
Trixie and Katya are thieves.
Trixie and Katya are white women stealing from others.
Really living two lives as a both Latina and non-Latina woman, depending upon which side of the camera I'm on.
Choices.
Where do people find you on social media?
Sugar Freak Show everywhere. Just Sugar Freak Show. All one word.
All across
Getting
the board.
ready to take over the world.
That's branding. That's a company. That's a way of life.
I'm trademarked. I'm copywritten.
Yeah.
Don't copy me.
Copywritten. Don't copy me.
Yeah, I'll do it sloppily.
Sloppily.
Let's have her on.
Did she say sloppily?
Together. She does. Y'all do it sloppily. Y'all do it sloppily.
You know what song I love right now? Sweetest Pie by Dua Lipa and Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, yeah.
Versa. Oh, my. Ooh, it's the ride of your life.
Look, you can sing.
It's so good. I am a singer. I am a singer.
Are you live singer?
I am a, well, you know what? I'm not a live. If I'm in a recording studio, I'm more comfortable. But what I am is also, I'm not a dancer. I'm a high quality romancer.
You are.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what you do too. But you also dance.
For finance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No romance without finance.
I need to picture.
You got to have a J-O-B.
If you want to get with me, be with me. I don't know.
Girl, one brow.
You're welcome.
One brow,
you're welcome.
and you're mad. I love it.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you all for listening to Very Delta. You can now search for Very Delta on your podcast apps. We come out every single Monday. And you can find us here on the Mom Podcast YouTube channel. And also a special shout out to everyone watching the talk show on YouTube. We appreciate that. We love you. Also, you know what's very Delta? subscribing to Mom Podcast so you don't miss an episode. You can also send questions to readmedelta@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram at DeltaWork, and now dedicated socials for the show at Very Delta on Instagram and TikTok for clips and BTS and all of that fun stuff. And you can join me right here next week for another episode of Very Merry Delta. Until then, keep things very Delta. To listen to Very Delta one day early and ad-free, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcasts.plus. Very Delta is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom. Hosted by Delta Work and produced by Mark Jacobs. Engineered by Margot Padilla and editing by Doug Robertson. Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio.